Hello students, today we'll learn how to prepare a choropleth map. Before we see how to prepare a choropleth map, first let's see what is a choropleth map. A choropleth map is a distributional map, or we can say a thematic map that is prepared using either color tint or shading of black and white. For preparing a choropleth map, what I need is an outline map of our area with the sub-administrative divisions marked. So, if I am having a country's outline map, then the sub-administrative areas, that is the state's boundary, should be marked. If I am having the outline map of a state, then make sure that the outline boundaries of a district is marked. So, here I am having the population density data of XYZ district, and here I am having the detail of the talukas. So, taluka A is having 500 persons per square kilometer, taluka B 350, taluka C 300, taluka D 320, taluka E 220 and taluka F 200. Now, the next step that I will do is I need to divide the statistical data into either 5 to 7 categories, but here as my statistical data contains data of only 6 talukas, I can divide it into 3 categories. Okay. So, here you can see I have divided it. So, the first category will be between 201 to 300, the next one will be 301 to 400, and the next one will be 401 to 500. Now, let us find out which talukas will come under this category. So, here I can see that taluka C, taluka D, taluka C, taluka E and taluka F will come under the category of 200 to 300. Then between the category of 301 to 400, I can see that I am having taluka D and taluka B, and taluka A is having the highest value. Now, students, while preparing, make sure that the least value will have the light shading, and the highest value will have the darkest shading. Okay, clear? So, less the value, lighter will be the shading, and higher the value, darker will be the shading. So, now let us see how to prepare a choropleth map. So, students, now we will see how to make a choropleth map. For this, you can see I have got a outline map of the XYZ district, where I have marked the sub-administrative units. Okay. Now, you can see that before preparing a map, I have written the title, that is XYZ district. I have also written the subtitle, that is population distribution. There is a scale, there is a direction. When you make the direction, mention north and south, and you can see that I have got an index. Okay. So, now here I have divided the data into 3 categories. So, first between 200 to 300, I have got the taluka C, E, F, and the shading that I will use is dots. So, where is C, E and F? Here I am supposed to use dots. So, I will use it. You can see. Okay. Now, students, as I have told you before that while preparing a dot map, I need to make sure that I do not put dots on physical divisions, or that is the physiographic features or the transportation roads, all this. But when you are preparing a choropleth map, you need not see whether there is a mountain or whether there is a transport area, nothing. Okay. You will use the same shading for the complete sub-administrative unit. Clear? Now, you can see that I have given dots here. Then next, you can see the second shading will be lines for 301 to 400, and that is found in taluka B and D. So, this is taluka B and this is taluka D. So, using a scale, what will I do is I will just draw the lines. Clear? So students, using a scale you can draw the lines, okay. Students, make sure that you have written the names of the sub-administrative units, okay. And some of the videos that I have seen in the YouTube, the sub-administrative names are not written. If you don't write the names, it will be difficult for you to identify it, okay. Then you can see that for the highest one, that is for 401 to 500 persons per square kilometer, that is found in Taluka A, I have to blacken it out, okay. I will completely blacken it. So students, now you can see that the choropleth map is ready, okay. So when you prepare, you will prepare it a bit neatly, okay. So now this is how you will prepare a choropleth map. The same choropleth map can be prepared using a color tint also, okay. So here you can use the light pink color, then a bit dark pink color and the darkest pink color here, okay. So using the color tints also a choropleth map can be prepared. Hope the students you have understood how to prepare a choropleth map.